hello. I gotta make sure that the stream is working right on YouTube, so we're gonna do that. Okay, the game is restarting. That's fine. So yesterday we got up to a certain part in, like, the... I don't know what to call it, like a dungeon type thing, where we have to collect these ember type things. So, we're going back to that. Starting, that's fine. Okay, wait. So yesterday we got up to a certain part in, like, the... I don't know what to call it, like a dungeon. I think I need to turn the volume up of the game. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna turn that up. Hopefully it's not too loud. Alright. Let's go. So, I'm both excited to finish this quest and also, like, a little bit dreading it because I'm really bad with puzzles in these games. And not like I'm bad at figuring them out. I mean, I am not the best at figuring them out. But, like, I have trouble with motion sickness. So, where... go? Yeah, I have trouble with motion sickness, so moving around rooms like that, and especially, oh my god, Penacony, where you walked on the walls, made me so sick. Okay, anyways. Is it... is this the right place? Yeah, this is the right place. Okay.
It seems like you managed to gather the embers. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's just do as she says.
Alrighty. Offer the faintly burning golden bow of vow. Nice.
It's a success! The path has appeared.
Alrighty, the path has appeared.
All of you have indeed passed the trial.
Same mood. This...
I'll be back shortly. Of course, our promise still stands, but now... it's time. If the West Wind ever ends, let that be the place where we reunite. Farewell, my love.
Wait, is she saying the Titan's her love?
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of the promise.
Okay,
well,
go do that.
In that case, I can start. You're actually Cersei's, right?
Ah.
Mem.
What's going on? You're the Titan?
Oh my. The children of humanity have passed the final trial at last. I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
The riddle-like trials. Your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love, and... the head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea, and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was, why did you wait until now to expose me?
Because I did not believe that Cersei's would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the Black Tide, and would do us harm. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge that I acquired during my time at the Grove.
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate truly is a mysterious thing.
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up these riddles?
Oh, the reason's quite simple. I needed your help. And just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed. and it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it, as I could not do anything about him. I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm. I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term plan.
What you mean is that you hid your own core flame?
Indeed. I split it into 3. I hid one within the Golden Bough of Vows, and sealed another in the amber, along with Nestia's remaining embers. As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need.
What? Do you mean that you're using such a method?
After all, the scholars of the Grove have always been willing to lay down their lives to defend my core flame. As a respected god, it would be too embarrassing if I were to do nothing and simply watch the children of humanity give up their lives for me, especially that heretic named Anaxa. He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart and use it to perform a miracle. He trapped all the creations of the Black Tide within the Grove, so that they would not be able to harm others. His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary that I felt it would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide. And so, I decided to save his life. Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself and remain hidden. Well, that's also an equivalent exchange.
Ma'am!
I finally understand. So you want us to lend you a hand in piecing your core flame back together? We'll also be able to save Anaxa that way.
What a smart little bunny. This way, I'll be able to regain my true form, and you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama. We'll also take down the black-robed swordmaster at the throne, together in one go.
Black-robed swordmaster.
But, Cersei's, aren't you the reason Titan?
Even if I do not have the authority of strife, I'm still a god. I just need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able to show my hand.
Just leave it to me. Buying time is my specialty.
Excellent. Then just continue climbing to reach my throne. Turn the Golden Bough of Vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
Is this the way we're going? Yeah, wait, oh. Alright.
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
It seems like a fierce battle will be inevitable.
Don't worry, Trigan will protect everyone!
Ahead lies the Luminary Throne, and also the battlefield that we're about to step onto.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Friends, can you feel it?
Memmy, what's wrong?
The memories here have a very intense smell. It's the scent of bulrush, sand, and the blazing sun.
What is this? Professor Anaxa.
Oh.
My eyes can no longer see. No matter. All I have to do is to place this body at the core of the array for the sake of Emphorius.
Who is that at the... with the big sword? Okay. Alright, we're just gonna go in.
Ma'am. Cersei's was right. He's indeed here.
Who is this black-robed guy?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. This
This
person is the source of the smell and the memory. No, he's basically the memory itself. The burning paradise, the shattered sun, and carnage, death and destruction.
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Cersei's was talking about. The black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
You're
Turn
not
around.
demigods. Stand down or die.
Quick, run. It's just us. We won't be able to defeat them. Don't worry, I'll protect everyone.
Trian will also protect everyone! Trian is brave!
Mister, only this time, may death protect us.
Okay.
Be careful.
Oh, she looks really cool.
Slash. 2 slashes.
Oh, shit.
3 slashes. Are enough.
Okay, wait. I want to make sure the audio isn't too loud on the
Exactly
stream.
are you?
The balloon is on.
Okay, it's good. It's loud, but I can still talk over it, so that's good. Okay. Oh, I can't auto this. Okay. We're just gonna go...
Pick it up a
Oh, no, it's speeding that up. Why is that doing literally fucking nothing?
like that. Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Torment.
Open sesame.
So powerful. Cersei's was right.
Find the answer.
Well, I'm not feeling very confident about this. Oh no. What is the red? Wait, I should know this, shouldn't
Be
I?
of your body
I
and
probably
mind.
mentioned it earlier and I just forgot.
Heaven's Surge. Rise! Awaken, dormant skin. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven's Surge. Break!
Curiosity.
Oh, I should have let her attack before I did that, but oh well.
Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble. I'll go easy this time.
I'll do
Feeling
this.
spiffy?
Return to the blade tree. Offer your souls to the fire.
Not good.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait, was that a planned thing? Please say that was a planned thing. Okay, it must have been. It must have been.
In that case,
Oh, it's the guy behind. The scientist guy, right? Yes? Yeah.
Can't be killed in a single blow.
Oh, I kind of love him.
no ordinary human.
Kind of love him already. So I need to turn this down a teeny bit.
Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity. What a pity.
Okay.
Professor Naxa? No. It's Cersei's.
Jesus Christ.
Let's play.
I should have picked a different team. If I need to, I can. I have a better team for this, actually. I just didn't think I would need it.
Surge. Rise.
Feeling spiffy?
All will one day to return to the great dream.
Yeah.
Well, that isn't gonna do shit.
Never
Oh,
seen
wait,
perfection
kinda
before.
did.
Let's play for a while.
I don't think I'm gonna use that.
Return to the great
Like
dream.
that.
Everyone,
Oh, nice.
Watch each other's
Whoa. Both of my DPSs died?
everything in this world is bleeding.
Why, out of everyone, that it had to be them?
Be of your body and
I'll
mind.
go easy this time.
May the
do we
foul
do
stench
now?
be
Let's
quick.
play. Can you find the answer?
Time to cleanse the filth. Get it together.
Right, you gotta be.
I'm about to be overwhelmed. Fighting is so much more tiring than thinking.
Feeling spiffy?
Allow me to purge the root of your body and mind.
This world
The
See, I
truth
may be
burns
able to
everything
actually
in
beat
world.
this if it was weak to
It's
fire,
bleeding.
but it's not.
return to the great dream.
Oh, no.
Let's play for a while.
I'm just gonna.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
18% left. We can do this.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Return to the great dream.
Get it together.
Oh dear.
The truth burns everything in this world is bleeding.
I want to make a joke, but I don't. Hold on. I was gonna say he killed off the 2 autistic characters in my team. This question mark must be ableist.
That was tough.
I'm truly exhausted.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly of your body and mind.
One day to return to the great dream.
Let's play. Can you find the answer? Feeling
Okay.
spiffy?
Time to cleanse the filth. The truth burns everything in this world is bleeding.
Okay, 6% left. I can do this.
Get it together. Get it together.
Don't die. No. Oh no.
Fire is out.
Oh no. Alrighty.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Well, this is going badly.
Playing for today.
Okay. No, I want to do normal mode, change lineup, restart challenge. Okay. We're gonna do... I think this. And who's a good... I don't know if I want to use her as a DPS just in... I mean, I don't know if I want to use her as a healer. I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay. Let's start this. This is not okay. Yeah. Okay.
How annoying. Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity. What a pity.
Professor Anaxa? No. It's Cersei's.
Okay, this.
One.
I don't think we need healing yet, so we're gonna do that.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
This mortal.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Ways fraught with difficulties.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
I really have to watch the health thing because I'm not good at remembering to heal.
All lives shall be revealed.
Serenity is before me.
I didn't really need him
So
to do
fragile,
that, but
like
oh
a wisp of
well. Oh! Well, that was fast.
That was tough.
I'm truly exhausted.
Not Sunday. Don't kill Sunday. Okay, that was easier.
This is bad.
Century Gate, open!
Oh no. Alright, but listen. Hear me out. That I low-key now kind of want to make a hear me out cake for Honkai Star Rail characters, and that enemy will be on
That
it.
was a close call. Thank goodness that we returned to Akama unharmed.
Come on, your baseballer is back.
Little Cass, my head, it still hurts.
We gotta get her a Tylenol.
Sorry. I know you told me not to open the gate.
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trianne. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
Well, he was at 1%, so...
I feel awful. I need to go back to...
Lady Trianne, you haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
I see a treasure chest in the corner.
All this noise and commotion. Akama hasn't changed a bit, has it?
His voice reminds me of Al-Haytham, but I checked, and it's not the same voice actor. But it's very... It sounds similar.
Are you Professor Anaxa?
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists.
I know his voice. If it's not Al-Haytham's voice actor, I know it from somewhere.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that. Professor, let me be frank. The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the truth about the disaster at the Grove, and retrieve the core flame of Circes.
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
That is indeed my duty. But I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman. But I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove Scholars live in the Holy City. Before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them.
Please don't say we have to come along. Why do you have to do it before meeting Aglaya?
Because Lady Aglaya will probably be against it.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted.
I mean, I can't say I blame her, though.
My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth.
You intend to do it without her knowledge.
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger on her face. Are you going to stop me, Kesterus?
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
Can I go back and talk to Don Hung?
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of...
No, shit, I didn't want to do that. Shut up, students. I just want the chest. Shut up! Oh my god. Okay.
Looks good.
Which way are we going? Where are we going? Oh, this way, this way. Alright. Let's talk to the woman with gentle expression.
Hello. And you all?
Hello. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Oh, are you a
Ma'am. Kalinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the Grove against the Black Tide.
So... did he manage to defend the Grove?
Huh?
I mean, I don't want to be judgmental. If she cares about that, then...
Yes. He managed to protect Cersei's core flame, at the cost of his life.
I see. I'll select some of his possessions and pick a nice resting place for him.
Please let us know if you need any help, ma'am.
I come from Kremnos. Death and sacrifice are things I've learned to face with composure. You know, Kalinicus, even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight whenever he came back. I've been prepared for this for a long time. In times like these, any ordinary goodbye might just turn out to be a final farewell.
I'm really sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior, and I'll find my way back to the battlefield someday. With the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos, I'll take up my lance against the creatures of the Black Tide, and seek vengeance for my husband.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Let's go.
Oh, hello, young ones. Is there anything I...
Are you the father of Kenani and Artakama?
Ah, yes. Did my daughters cause trouble
no.
at school? Alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated long ago, and they are now scholars at the Grove. As I get older, memories from years past tend to blend together.
This is gonna make me sad.
What's the matter, young one? Why so quiet? Did my daughters really get into some trouble? If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. Their old dad can still talk some sense into them.
What should we do? I really can't tell him.
Don't ask, I mean, true, don't ask me, I'm getting teary-eyed as well.
Mr. Fabio. The Black Tide took Kenani and Artakama.
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove. As the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove, I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset...
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine, wasn't she?
Oh no. Oh, now he's crying. Oh no. Oh no, I feel so bad. Why do we have to come along for this? I don't like this.
What's Dad talking about?
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city, and I've got my hands full.
Mister, we're sorry to bother you, but...
No, wait. Lady Casters, did Lady Aglaia send you because of some mistake I made at work?
Keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of Epiphany, and a colleague of your father.
Oh no.
Old Titus. A few days ago, your father passed away.
Wait, what? My old man died? That's no shocker. At his age, he was due for the River of Souls any time. Just up and left me behind. That old man. I've been telling him for ages to stay in the Holy City and enjoy his retirement. But no, he just had to go off to that grove and mess around with those scholars. Still wouldn't budge after all those arguments. That stubborn old thing. I already got him a retirement home and was waiting for him to come around. All my effort is wasted now, and he didn't even give me a chance to say goodbye. That bull-headed old man. Stubborn as a mule.
That is it. That's all the colleagues' families that I remember.
Those who sacrifice their lives and their families are truly
Good
admirable.
work, Mister. And Professor Anaxa.
Let's go. Take me to see Aglaya.
All right. I'll lead the way.
Is it this way? Bro, I'm not one to get emotional at games, but like, that did make me like almost cry. I'm really like sensitive to death of family members and stuff, so those last two just, yeah. Oh. The bath pool is huge. Where is that old man's bath? What?
I'm even taller than Keffel now.
Do I have to? Watch out of the way, little guy. Okay, good. I didn't want him to get crushed. Alright, let's go. Whoa. Guard.
Miss Castoris, my lord, you're back.
Hello. We have an important matter to discuss with Lady Aglaya. May we trouble you to inform her of our presence?
My apologies, Miss Castoris. Lady Aglaya has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
That's just great. She refuses to even see me. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaya order you to take me directly to prison?
Who are you?
Please don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy. Let's wait here a moment, and I'll try to contact her using the slate.
To Kalis and company, of the grove circumstances we are now fully cognizant, and for thy most diligent efforts we harbor the deepest gratitude. Indeed, no words could adequately convey the depth of our appreciation. Alas, the Holy City presently faces sundry complications, and manifold duties command our attention, precluding us from extending proper welcome. For this oversight we express sincere regret. Oh no, this is long. Furthermore, following thy arduous voyage, rest may be prioritized. The particulars of recent events shall be deliberated upon the morrow. So it is written. You're writing literature? Oh, I like our little emote. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can see it because my face is covering it over, but... Okay.
It's fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castoris, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know, I'll take my leave for today. That Titan made a myriad of adjustments on their own. My head still aches from that. I don't want to stay a second longer in this noisy city if I can.
Please be careful. Akama isn't the grove. This place
is covered by her golden threads. I know. That woman is extremely confident I won't escape her grasp. Don't worry. As I said before, I'll mind my behavior.
Mister, So many unexpected things happened on our journey to the Grove. We truly had no intention of putting you in danger, let alone face the Black Tide head-on.
Trouble is my old friend by
The
now.
Black Tide is not just an enemy of Akama, but all of Amphorius. Even back when the forces of strife coveted the Holy City, their warriors still undeniably halted the Black Tide outside Castrum Kremnos. Nigador's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. The Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the Black Tide. It shouldn't have fallen so easily, and yet it was taken overnight, leaving the city in blood and tears, haunted by the spirits of departed heroes. The trial of strife is imminent. I pray Mighty will be able to steal his resolve soon.
And that black-robed swordmaster.
Lady Trebe once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphorius to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this powerful enemy in all their journeys. Perhaps the fall of strife has triggered even more terrifying events in unseen places. As for me, I detected a strong stench of death from that entity. But it wasn't because it had a connection with Thanatos. I'm afraid it's purely because it has sent countless others to their deaths. Speaking of Thanatos, Mister, there is something else I wish to verify with you. You must have an idea of the curse I bear by now. I was born as the shadow of death, a poison shunned by all living beings. Yet when you caught me in the grove, I'm curious why you weren't affected by my power, Mister.
Now that you mentioned, I think the same thing happened in the vortex. What was the?
My apologies for the abrupt question. For all my life, I've always wondered, what is my connection to death? And why am I inextricably linked to Thanatos? Mister, you must be tired after being on the move these past few days. Please set aside the tragedy at the Grove for now, and rest for the day.
Alrighty. Does that mean I get to see Don Hung? Okay. Where am I going? Return to your private bath chamber and end the day. Does this mean we get to see Don Hung? Let's go! Where am I going? Okay, this way, this way.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
Hell yeah, let's go! Long time no see. I've heard about what happened from Finon. You've been through a lot. I missed you so much, my dearest friends. It seems you took things pretty hard. What were you doing while I was gone? I was organizing logs. I also asked Hyacinth for some research material from the Grove. I discovered something interesting. Do you remember that Amorpheus' sky was sealed away by a Titan? Aquila's presence keeps this world isolated from the rest of the world beyond the sky. It seems Hyacinth's ancestors were the sky priests who worshipped Aquila. Perhaps she can give us more clues to find a way back to the Astral Express. Nothing out of the ordinary happened in the Holy City the past few days. I didn't have to talk to anyone either. It was kind of nice spending time alone. Awful. I should have stayed and organized documents with you. I'm afraid you'd probably find the task of organizing just as awful. You look tired. You should get some sleep before we set off tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I heard some rumors. If you're going to wander around, I suggest avoiding the hot bath. Why? Sometime before in, I'm not going to try and pronounce that, palace.
Trianne?
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble. Trianne used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always. But the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place?
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in him and Castorus, teacher. They will keep Trian safe.
Aggie, you're talking like we are little kids. One day, Trian will reach her limit, and Trebi will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trian was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time to unwind. It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out with the west wind!
All right.
Here's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this? Is someone injured? What happened here?
What? Watch out! For the Kremnoan. This is their doing?
Aggie, now's not the time to dwell on that. Let's help the injured people first.
Excuse me, coming through. Oh, you two are here as well. That's a relief.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved. What in the world happened here?
I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw all these people lying on the ground. I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like they've just spent too much time in the hot water.
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously from the hot pool steam? Where is the manager of the Bobs?
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to. Some people have been saying that the Kremnoans are behind this. Lady Aglaya, what do you think about this?
Let these people rest. The two of you, please come with me.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes. While their intentions elude me, it's time to bring this farce to a close.
What's going on?
Guessing it's this way, maybe? What?
This is all you can do, huh?
Snowy! Even Snowy!
The culprit.
Is this the part that I keep seeing a part online where Mighty and Finon are in the bath?
The culprit is Mightimos. Oh.
Dee, what did you do to everybody?
It's just another duel where I claimed victory.
Duel?
As I expected. On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart. Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finon indulged in this time.
I'm happy Finon's okay, though. Some time ago. Why don't you take a bath to recharge, buddy? I'll do that. No, none of those sound right. Oh. I forgot he actually had, okay. If you're up for it, let's have a talk.
Forget it.
I see you're still alive, the kicking deliverer.
Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent deliverer finally deigning to step out?
Oh, he has nice thoughts of what to say, but then he says this.
What kind of response is that?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response. I don't feel anything special from you. Have you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trial.
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Figs and olives, oh so grand. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire, a burning brand.
What are you playing at this time?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Surely the Crown Prince of Kremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home, just as Akuma is distant from many people's homes.
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but it seems to me that you aren't prepared for the trial either.
Don't compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos, wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people for millennia?
I'm still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel. An idea does strike me, though.
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come up with this time.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Mightimos. Let's recommence our previous competition. This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer.
Oh god.
What? Are you chickening out?
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. I just find this situation absurd, that's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Kremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths? Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
Oh god.
And thus, an unprecedented sauna battle commences! With unparalleled resolve, the two warriors' determination even alters the very hue of the steam. Flames intertwine with scalding vapor, reaching toward the heavens, shrouding the sky and the sun. The spectacle is so magnificent that none dare gaze upon it directly. Since we
I
can't
just got the idea
see
for a
what's
meme.
happening in the competition, why don't I regale you with a tale of kings to pass the time?
I don't know if they're gonna show them in the bath or whatever, but it's like two bros sitting in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion mentioned by a certain veteran? The central figure long before the dawn of Era Chrysia, for tens of thousands. It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase. It set its sights on the other's neck, nearly within reach.
Don't watch this part with anyone around because it sounds...
It was stuck in a corner.
I saw someone on Twitter saying that one of them's taking back shots in the bath or something
On
like
the
that.
land of Amphorius, some lives meet their end at dusk, some at dawn, and yet others. And at last,
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
What? You're chickening out already?
Get lost.
Are you asking me to get lost, or...
Do whatever you want.
Oh, please, forgive my presumptuousness, my lords.
What a spectacle of folly.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without understanding your own place.
What I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls alongside you.
We will personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
This isn't fair.
He has his hand up like that.
You're wearing way less than I am.
Why are you still wearing clothes in the bath? Let's talk about that.
Is this the latest trend now?
Thank
Used
you.
the baths while dressed in full armor.
Don't look at me like that. It was he who challenged me. There is no word for flee in the Kremnoan language.
Very well. Let us bring this farce to a close, shall we? Warriors, it is time to get moving.
The gays escorted the fainted bathers away from the scene. This time, gay number 1 narrowly triumphed with a stunning 27-25 victory in terms of the number of trips,
Alas,
something or other.
The flame chase journey is destined to be a lengthy one, replete with obstacles.
But thanks to those two, all the gloom has vanished into thin air. Oh, we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find the Marmorial Palace this serene. Shall we continue with our previous plans? Hyacinth, would you care to join us?
Now, maybe because I've been watching and playing a lot of Pokemon recently, but when I saw Gloom, I didn't think of the emotion, I thought of the Pokemon.
Such an empty bath is indeed a rare sight. I was looking forward to unwinding after work. I'd be delighted to accept your invitation, Lady Treeby.
How about we go to the biggest bath?
Take a bath.
Let me check. The water temperature feels just perfect.
So, how is the feeling of having the entire bath to yourselves?
It's so good.
But
They're so
Lady
pretty.
Treeby, aren't you going to soak in the bath with us?
We will have to pass. After all, we've become children.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to the blessings of Yanis.
Then turn the heat down.
Oh.
Are you curious about us, Hyacinth?
I am, but something tells me that it might be better to change the topic.
Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. The truth is, a long, long time ago, we were a mature adult just like Aggie. Then, because of reasons, we inherited Yanis's divinity and gained the power of passage. And in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our soul.
Each opening of the Century Gate intensifies the strain on Treeby and the others. They are gradually regressing towards infancy, both in body and mind.
Oh my gosh.
We don't know what awaits us at the end either, but anyway, that's why we've turned into children.
In that case, when you opened that giant sentry gate above Akama during the battle against Nikador...
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that the flame chase journey won't be a smooth ride.
Maybe we can find a way to fix it. The primary research focus of Noosporists is the soul. We explore its depletion and methods to restore dispersed souls. As long as research continues, there might be a breakthrough that can help. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an Access student. I look forward to your good news, Hyacinth.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow.
Lady Treeby, what's wrong?
Something's off. It's that strong feeling again. Is it Trian? Wait, no. It's not Trian this time. It's Trinan. Trinan is a danger.
Oh no. In the meantime.
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know. What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena. By the way, you emphasize the completely wrong syllable.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Kremnos.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
Worry about yourself first, Deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames of war. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams, and in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
I knew it.
Yes, I saw it all. Ides Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin, lying in a sea of flames. A blood-red half-sun hung in the sky, just like on that day. And before my eyes, that murderer killed Cyrene. But I saw its form this time. A black cloak, an eerie mask,
It's the
and
guy.
a broken giant sword that carried an ominous aura.
It's the one the guy we fought. It's right?
I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolutely getting stronger all this time, I still couldn't defeat it.
Don't worry, Final, we couldn't really either.
You were blinded by hatred, and almost lost yourself in that trial.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Mightymouse.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Then what about you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial? What do you fear?
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
I'm getting the feeling that your language has no words at all.
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as... my old comrades. Hephaestion. Perdiccas. Ionius. Ptolemy. And Possesta. Ever since I returned from the Sea of Souls, these five have been by my side. We faced life and death together during our days in exile. Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring. Each night, we would gather by the campfire, savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out. The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust. Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew.
Now the one all the way to the
claiming
right
I
looks
ruined
like
the
Ratio.
blood-red color of the drink.
Right?
He had a scrawny figure, but was a Perdiccas, was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange folk remedies. Leonius was a swift runner, and our most reliable messenger. Ptolemy was a real bookworm, always spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes from the Grand Library. Not like it mattered, as my family owns the library. And then there was Possesta. He was the silent type, but a truly masterful musician.
This is the first time I've heard you mention these five, and their names.
They died on the battlefield before the Kremnoan detachment managed to join Akuma. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Ladon in the second month of cultivation. In the end, his remedies mended all but himself.
Mightymouse, do not mourn. I have achieved honor by bestowing a noble death upon the enemy.
Leonius died in the 5th winter. Idonia's snowstorm lasted 3 full months. On the night of the fiercest storm, our foes launched their assault.
Idonia. Is that the city Castorus used to live in?
Yes. Those zealots were as fearless as Kremnoans in the face of death, but they lacked respect for honor. They cornered us in a bottomless swamp. Leonius covered for our retreat. They cut his legs off. He vanished into the mire of a foreign land, his body never to be recovered.
This is perfect. Mighty Most, I can finally deliver the news of you ascending the throne to the Netherrealm.
Alright, I'm gonna let this keep playing. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, though. Okay.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the usurper's plea for peace. However, the rebels refused to surrender and set up an ambush within the city. Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed after being set on fire became their final resting place.
My Demos, please tell my family. It was not cunning schemes that vanquished Ptolemy, but the immense weight of Amphorius' entire history.
Then, it was Pacesta. He lured the enemies into the city of Aenionis with his melodies, buying us invaluable time. Our enemies, consumed by indignation when they discovered the trick, set the entire city and my soldiers on fire. His final words were recorded on a small clay tablet, fractured by the flames.
My Demos, don the crown.
And at last, my most trusted friend, Hephaestion. He was supposed to stand by my side through it all. But a sudden relapse of his illness hit him on the eve of my duel against my father. He hid his condition from me. By the time I returned victorious, he had but a breath left in him.
A Kremnoan, dying on a sickbed. I would be a laughingstock to everyone.
Hephaestion, my dear friend. Spare your strength. I'll go get a physician.
No need. Even if Perdiccas were here, he couldn't stop destiny from taking me away.
No! None can take you away.
My Demos, our king, do not shed tears for me. It's not befitting of your status. Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect, or even a curse.
My father threw me into the sea of souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body and summon a fated revenge on his head. Following his demise, I considered leading my people back to our homeland. Kremnos had already turned it into a wasteland. Only darkness and insanity thrived there. Against the dissent of many, Krateros included, I made the Kremnoan detachment stay in Akama. But I know that their glory will never be doused out. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over Nikador, then you must begin the journey back to your homeland. So, you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City is a better choice?
I don't know. But I have never been crowned. And those 5 were never endowed with any titles. None is aware of their glory.
Your predicament is truly complicated. I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe you could seek counsel from more people, such as the Grand Craftsman. Cartonis' people seem to have been through comparable dilemmas. And that teacher of yours, Krataros?
Dee, we've got a big problem! Big problem!
Lady Tribby, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save Trinan! She got abducted by Krataros!
Krataros? Who the fuck's... I'm sorry, all these names confuse me.
What's going on?
Oh, it's him. Hear me out.
Mighty Mos. It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Don't make me dislike you.
Aglaya, I demand an explanation.
This man abducted Trinan by force and forced her to bring him to the vortex of Genesis. He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury, and naturally failed.
She telling the truth? Why did you do that?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation made me desperate. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then keep running. Someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left by strife. Then they will lead our people home.
Age has blinded you, teacher.
So true.
Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
Also, I think Amorpheus as a whole is kind of like not doing too hot, so they should probably all stay in one place so they can keep safe, like the Holy City, instead of going back around and stuff. I don't know.
Krataros, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
Yes, Queen, get him.
You know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the Flame Chase journey are just excuses for you to seize power.
Silence, Krataros. Do you even know what you're
Throw
saying?
him in the dungeon. Get rid of him.
Are you defending this woman, Mighty Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium? Their people massacring each other. Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremnoans in that new world?
Are you done talking?
Yes,
By
Queen.
agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the Vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass judgment alone.
Let's go, Queen.
Krataros, your actions are unforgivable. I hereby sentence you.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Someone has to resolve this conflict between the cities. Lord Krataros did not use violence to harm us. We can sense that his anxiety stems from his concern for his people's future. Please, Aglaya, hear us out first.
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, Lord Krateros. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we neglected those of you not favored by its message. Your accusations were harsh, but justified. We wish to earn your trust, and those of the Kremnoans. I think the best way to do that is to take you to witness the source of the prophecy for yourself.
How are you going to show me something that has no form?
You've heard about that Outlander, right? He has somehow made a connection with Orynyx and can completely replicate scenes from the past. We will ask for his aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory, Krateros.
A fair proposal. I accept.
Sorry, I don't like him.
You will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
Yes, Queen, get him.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
Teacher, why did you do this?
Forgive me, young master. But I just cannot wait any longer. Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos. We placed all of our hopes in you, but never received an answer.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are, I refuse to believe that you can't see the truth.
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only
If you think
choose
he's
to
smart, why are you
tangle
going
himself
against him?
with the mundane of this world. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos, just as you did back then.
I can't stand him. Like, he is a hear me out to me, but like, I can't stand him.
A fierce fighter. I did not expect
Okay, I
such
like this view.
heroism from a... Fulfill your duty as the victor, warrior. And tell me your name. I seek an honorable death from you.
As if you have any honor! Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment, Mighty Mos. I'm here to finish you, father.
It is you. The beast spurned by all. So you did defy death. The prophecy was true. You will bring an end.
Defy? You're wrong. Death fears me. It's the reason I have this body of steel. As for you, you already stand at death's door, father. You were the one who threw me into the Sea of Souls. The one who tried in vain to enslave a Titan. And the one who desecrated the body of a god. Hyakis! You're a weak king. So weak that even the lowliest hyena is a more noble existence than you. And now, fate's reckoning is upon you.
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old king's blood and inherit it all. Become the new rightful king of Kremnos.
No. I don't want the crown. All I want is your life. To avenge Mother and my comrades.
But the walls of Kremnos will not fall with me. Do you truly think you can escape fate's grasp, my son? You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear.
It's like that meme where it's like when an ugly bitch tells you like that you look the same. Or there's some meme that's like that. I can't remember the exact wording of it, but it's that.
Kill me! The son of Gorgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
Krataros. He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Grand Craftsman, how have you been?
King of Kremnos it is. That you would come, I knew.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward you seek. But before that, take this.
What's this?
A signet ring. For the King of Kremnos. Belonged to your mother. Recast and restore it. I did.
What? Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage you must have taken.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment for saving me, this is. Questions you bring with you? Ask, now.
Fate I've always denied. It's finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders, the Kremnoans. Even the bards who will write it all into song.
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate, why do you, young king?
Because of my people. Be they men, women, the elderly or children. The hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day. For the day their king returns. Children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Never mind that most of them have only ever been heard in these so-called traditions in song. They would then gather around their king and throw themselves into battle.
This is not a good thing, you believe.
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance, start wars, become prosperous, and decline. How much innocent blood flowed into the River of Souls in all those years? How many needless sacrifices could we have avoided? I accept that fate and become the totem of strife that lead my people into repeating the same mistakes. Then of course I would be terrified.
A different kind of Kremnoan you truly are.
Tribby. Moments later, and Treeby's room.
Mama, I had a dream last night.
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling Treebios?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon into a ship and made the stars into our sails. Then we floated on the ocean and let the wind blow us in any direction it wanted.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah. The ocean and the sky were really, really dark. But there were so many of me that I wasn't scared at all, because we'd all sing together. The ocean wind blew us onto an island where the wind tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to be their guests. There were so many animals on the island, but none of them ever fought.
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream is a divine land somewhere in Amphorius.
You think so?
What's wrong, Treebios? You look unhappy.
Because on that same island, I saw a dark mountain on the other side of the ocean. And it was very, very tall. The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island. Then
Oh, it's
I
the
realized it wasn't a mountain. But
it's
a
the
very
thing,
tall
the
wave made
dark
of
stuff.
water. When the wave smashed against the island, it looked like it was going to eat the island up. Then there was a bang and I woke up.
A dark wave.
Mama, does something that scary exist in real life?
Yes. Unfortunately. We call it the black tide.
Yeah, that's the
Though
word
it
I
has
couldn't
nothing
think of.
to do with water. It has no shape or form, but it can swallow up animals, humans, and even titans, turning them all into monsters.
Oh, the black tide is a baddie. I don't want everyone to turn into its food. Can't we chase it away?
The black tide is a baddie.
Of course,
Sorry.
my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need, then grow up and become a proper holy maiden. The divine Yanis will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the people.
Wow, I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy maiden. But Mama, you said the black tide.
If that happens, then the holy maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path. After all, we are the human avatars of the God of Passages, yeah?
Yeah.
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends. You must do your best to unite them, because that's also our duty as priests.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mama with pretty red hair?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Mama? Am I dreaming?
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming. I've always been by your side.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Trebios is the smartest girl. I'm sure you remember where everyone is hiding.
The voice sounds so far away. I don't remember. Who am I?
Your friends, who will chase the black tide away alongside you, of course.
Is this from my childhood? Use the spindle to connect everyone.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic, bold.
Wow, that's amazing!
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else. I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop a hillside, covered in gold. There's a noble girl there who's very smart.
Is that
but
Aglaya?
also,
Just like Mama?
perhaps. But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who can navigate.
I know! She's Treeby! I named this doll after myself? I don't remember it all. Is this a dream or something that happened in the past?
Okay, where am I going? Is it this?
Bad chest! Huh? It's holding a sword.
That's really cute.
Many years later, many brave warriors will board the...
Ooh, I can look.
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos' holy...
All right.
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city. Though
Is that
each has their own troubles,
Mighty
both are ready to
Finon?
lend their strength for the ship's long...
In that case, let Trian fight this way. They'll always stay on course. How could I have known the name Trian back? Was it just a coincidence? Learning can...
When navigating at sea...
Uh...
Oh, sweetie.
Alright. Even though...
Cersei's also favors children who...
I want to be a teacher too! Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now...
Come, let's line them up.
Where am I lining them up? Oh.
It's packed full. All the words...
Now, Trebios, set them on this music.
music box?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? Oh my. Well, you might as well
put the dolls.
Place the dolls.
It's rotating.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your... It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's three carved that they declared the world. Thus you and I were created, with words and song. Thus creation, O great Kefali, with light of dawn converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic
I'm skipping
airs.
a lot. Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, Yanis, please lend me your ears. In the black mist, as death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts. What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace. What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? A spirit, lonely and subdued. Lonely and subdued. And subdued. And subdued. 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 Hurry! Run! Trebios, run! The black tide has arrived!
Oof.
Where can I go?
Okay.
What's this?
Ooh.
Why? Why are there dolls everywhere?
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the end. Only one person can.
I know. It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Bid your farewells, Trebios. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never leave you. But remember this, Trebios. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide and dispel the fog for Amphorius. I shall see you tomorrow, my dearest Trebios.
That was interesting.
Are we still in a dream?
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe. But But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
No. Our heart is still racing.
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinan. And you as well. If you want, I can pass through his chest with the golden thread right now.
Aggie, cut it out with the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now. Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
That's the only unsettling thing about that?
Cheyenne. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper and live out her days as a carefree child.
You have a point, Aggie, but our decision has already been made on that matter.
I believe there's still another way.
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would share the same fate, decaying at the same pace. Now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered another possibility. We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the Flame Chase journey.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We have already agreed on this, right?
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
What? Where did that come from?
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal late at night.
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as vivid as ever, teacher. Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take long, and we'll call you when it's done.
In that case, thank you.
Then, see you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away. Even the image of Mama. Just as expected. Another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully Orynyx will be willing to help us.
Okay. At the same time, somewhere in Akuma.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
That sounds like him.
Oh, it's you.
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Surely you're not here to reminisce.
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed swordmaster?
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. It's shaped like a twisted half-sun, and a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
Oh, I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched Aedes Elysiae to the ground. And killed everyone.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akama stands a chance against that thing right now.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't fight against that blade. That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any Titan.
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond Amphorius?
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide, no?
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must overcome.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Phainon. No one wants to see you fall by their blade.
His mere presence will endanger the Holy City and the Flame Chase.
You know that I don't believe—
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the request of Aglaya or Tribi. I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never happen again.
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely seeking enlightenment, I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
Soon after, in the abyss of fate.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what happened at the Grove. The monster in the black cloak. So scary. Everyone in danger. Nightmare. I can't forget. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian? Trian threw it away. Far, far away. It's never coming back. We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trian. You're the reason the Flame Chase journey can continue. Sorry. Trian feels a bit dizzy. Why are we here again? For the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecies past to everyone. First, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone, without hiding anything. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan, Orynyx, for help. Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the Lucid Hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Trian remembers now. Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan. Saffron? Huh, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. You think we shouldn't go to Orynyx empty-handed? Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that has experienced those days. And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really loved it. I see! It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone! But it all depends on whether Orynyx is willing to help us. This could be a problem. After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis, from Orynyx's kin. We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way, in our current state, we probably can't do anything to them. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute. In any case, let's look for saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple, untouched by Nikador's soldiers. I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jars. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Okay.
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
Is this the right way?
It's an illusion. Wow, this room is huge.
Why didn't they bring someone with them?
Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Orynyx?
Probably.
What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trinan? Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there.
Oof.
Over here. Follow Trian.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever.
Slow down.
Oh no. Wait. Okay. We gotta turn the room and perform a miracle. Okay. Is this...
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Right here. Wait.
Oh no. Do I want to read this whole thing? Probably no. Okay.
Wait. This is... Isn't that... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? Could it be... our lost memory? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Orynyx and entered their trial? But why haven't they... Orynyx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose. Come on. This isn't the right time to be playing games.
Which way am I supposed to continue following Triana? Where is she? Is it this way? Oh, it's this way. Okay.
Separation and death, reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Whoa.
Are these visions also fragments of the Treeby! Trinan! What? Huh? There's... I swear! Trinan, Treeby! We were just lost in our thoughts. What you saw was likely, Yana's hair. Okay. Could Orynyx be trying to make us falter? Something feels off. Treeby, don't you think this temple is a little too quiet? What do you mean? It might just... Is Orynyx really putting us through a trial?
This way?
Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away. Whoa, Treeby, Trinan, look at this! So cool!
Okay, low-key, that is cool to see all, like,
really
the changes.
Quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
That was fast to get here.
What's going on? Orynyx disappeared?
Not long ago in Okuma. Oh my god.
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
Damn.
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesized that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flame.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis.
And the fact that Orynyx is not there anymore is concerning.
But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored?
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Bad news, Finon. Tribi is missing. The last time the 3 of them were seen was in the Abyss of Fate. Where are we during this?
Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog, or...
Is it gonna be that black thing?
This temple has other people in it.
Oh no. Oh no.
What? Oh. Listen, footsteps. Fast ones.
Oh, it must be that it's...
4 people coming this way.
Are they like people we know?
We need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Tribi, Trainin, come check this out.
Oh.
What's this? Trian feels like it's so familiar.
Please don't say it's the enemy guy. Oh shit. Oh no. Excuse me, no.
Tribi. See you tomorrow.
Oh no.
Where am I? Little gray, snowy, and wait, where's Trian? Is she back?
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trian.
Danny.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Then Lady Trian...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
Trian, I have a bad feeling about
You're
this.
both safe is already a blessing.
Yeah.
Everyone, we must take action now. we should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements, then search for Trian's whereabouts.
The other group?
The other group will come with me to pursue the Black-Robed Swordmaster and recover the Core Flame.
We gotta be in group 2. We gotta be in group 2. Do you know where it's headed?
I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations.
Okay.
I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Let's go.
Lord Finan! Lady Trevi and Lady Treenan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Why don't we split up as previously discussed? Hyson and I will stay to regroup with the reinforcements. You go back to the Holy City with everyone else and tell Aglaya about your plan.
Renan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Trebi, let's go.
Partner? Howdy.
We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Right after I made the partner howdy joke, someone left the stream, so...
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Wakama is currently in grave danger.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only 2 titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
Finan accounts Anaxa's discovery.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Damn.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the Core Flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's Core Flame while we were on our way to the Abyss. So he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another Core Flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. He is the key.
Ah. I have a Celeron. Can we pass it off as a core flame?
We need your other companion, too.
Ma'am, do you mean me?
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Kremnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with his companion during the battle with Nikador, and how they awakened Castrum Kremnos' past.
Ah, yes.
That
I totally
will
remember.
be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past and lure our enemy inside.
This sounds like it's gonna take a
Then
while.
we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Okay.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Okima. Once we take back the Core Flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
I just have to throw that black-cloaked guy into the past and lock them there, right? With the memory fragments, I can open a door no problem. As for the rest... Well, let's just say that Kalis and I can do anything as long as we're together. That's right, we can do anything. Yeah, can you feel their fervent gazes? This is a big deal. We can't let everyone down.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make her move before the next assembly of the citizens.
I think that's too low. Sorry. I'm slouching, so the camera isn't on me right. And, yeah.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with eventually. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castoris ahead to the Council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Finan, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go, and retrieve the core flame. And in doing so, grant ourselves an advantage against the Council of Elders.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Akima is currently beset by enemies from within and without. The situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you. That being said, you are the key to our success, and I shall respect any decision you make.
Okay. Whatever Mem's plan is, I'll go on. Hooray! I was so worried that you'd be mad at me.
We are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt. May carefully sharpen our gaze, and grant us victory over the enemy.
Feels like we're missing someone.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a different problem. Don't worry. That man would never miss out on this fight.
Yeah. Of course you would know that. Vortex of Genesis, Akima.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must.
You and I, we are both the same.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me.
Nope, gaze.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination is... turns out to be Castrum Kremnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he, too, faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond, the Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions. And they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, The mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe.
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate. They didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Walk a mile.
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. He took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of... But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof. It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. And then forced everyone to march.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akama soon to fight the great darkness of this world. And to shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, I stand opposed
Wait, is this
to
their
the
divorce
flame chase.
arc?
Remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot. And the only way to kill me.
You have my word.
Not the divorce arc.
The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky, and loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
Okay. Let's hurry.
No way. A Kremnoan?
Bruh.
I didn't think she'd manage.
Nakaman?
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you?
Aglaya, our king, will be...
Rest in peace. May your glory last forever. Did they come to fight on their own accord? Or...
I can still become king. Nikador is with us!
Back tie. Oh. I'm just gonna pass that. What? What? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Okay. Oh no. I was trying to run past it, but I guess I can't. Okay, let's auto battle.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
Why did it go in that order?
Become one. All lies shall be revealed.
Get there!
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Alright.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Where am I going? Over here? This way?
We're almost there.
Okay. We're almost there. Oh.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind.
Okay.
Rest will be up to how well we work together.
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all distractions once you're on the battlefield.
Let's go, partner. Today,
Now,
destiny shall stand with us.
Mighty's been gone for like maybe a couple words, and Vinon's already like,
But
remember what he
Mighty
said before.
Cast as
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Finally.
Pent in the memories of the dead.
Let's go.
Executioner.
Oh, time for a fight.
You sure know how to keep a man waiting.
Finding life.
Any later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed me.
Frail child of humanity, 'tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
I need to summon.
Bathe in gold.
Stay put.
I don't know why I did that actually.
Mortal. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I don't need to restore it, do I? I don't need to. Jesus!
Adorned in splendor.
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
Alright, I'll do single target, and then that. This.
Countless threads, all within my. Thus our fates become one. All lies shall be revealed.
Restore.
Return to the great tree.
Okay,
So
this.
fragile, like a wisp of silk.
And then I need restore that. Yeah, let's do that.
Is that fear I sense? All lies shall be revealed.
Return to the great tree.
They're trying to overwhelm us with numbers. Split up and take them out.
Oh, what a spirited display, deliverer.
A little honesty would do us good. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Get ready, Frost. Can't hold out much longer. Guide you on your path.
Quiet! I know what I'm doing!
All lies shall be revealed.
Okay.
At long last.
Embarrassing.
Didn't come down from the sky?
The city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Okay.
Minion of the Black Tide. I, King of the Kremnoan Legion, will be your opponent today.
Long time
Oh,
no
he's
see.
so hot.
Mikador.
Countless threads, thus our fates become one.
Okay.
Serenity is
That
before
did
me.
nothing. But I'm just so.
fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Maybe I'll have to pull for him now. I didn't mean to do that. I should do that though.
All lies shall be revealed.
Alright, hold on. Oh no. Oh, I can't slow it down. I wanted to slow it down to get a good look at it.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Mimi! Mimi!
Is that fear I sense? So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
I think I'm gonna beat this before the stupid thing comes back up. Oh, okay, wait.
Stay put!
Rejoice. For I grant you the honor of sharing your final resting place with Kremnos' departed heroes.
Okay. Just needed a second.
A little honesty would do us good. Catadons?
I need her ultimate.
Leads to self-destruction. I am what's done.
Oh, fuck. This looks like it's gonna... Oh, well, that's not horrible, actually.
Oh, fought. That was a good opener to the ceremony.
Honestly,
We
expected
honor the
worse.
fallen gods with this fight to the death.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Mimi!
Why is her ultimate taking fucking forever?
Get them!
Mimi! Mimi!
I'll accept your punishment.
There we go. Finally, her ultimate is back.
Threads, thus our fates become one.
They die.
All I shall be redeemed.
It's time to end this.
Heroic souls of strife, heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs.
Okay, but this music is so hype.
Witness this. The new god has come to Castro Kremnos.
Jeez.
Look! The warriors have returned!
But are the rumors true? Has Oryx fallen?
It's as the Council of Elders said. We face a dangerous threat. Yet the Chrysos heirs are only inciting more chaos.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Oryx is gone. Oryx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Oryx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon? I just can't catch a break.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find someplace to rest first? Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract her. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose.
The story is making me want to pull every single one of them. I wasn't going to pull Mighty, and I'm going to pull him now. I wasn't thinking about... I was kind of thinking of an accent, but now I gotta pull him. And, oh my god.
Don't worry. I don't want trouble either.
Mood. The prop's kind of eccentric. He and Aglaya don't get along,
They
huh?
have differences in ideology. All right, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Ornyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
Second divorce arc?
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Trian. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple, but that's where the good news ends.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian. He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height, all to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul. Do we know who he is?
Yes, it's Krateros.
Oh. Okay, maybe he's not as bad as I was thinking before, okay?
If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in an empty shell. But answer me this, child of strife. Why do you raise your shield for her?
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and over. Hundreds and thousands of times. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
And crumble like rusted iron.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight! For Kremnos! For my king! For Amphorius!
Oof. Are we gonna get to see Don Hung again? Yes! My man! Oh, that's not the vibes we're... Okay.
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? I don't understand.
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis, that's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of sorrow.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, We've only managed to keep him from breathing his last. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No. Let's hope that never happens.
This is already nothing short of miraculous. When we found Kratos, he was no better than a corpse.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
Okay.
It's incredible to think that we returned to Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
We've melted a real glacier before?
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
Yes. It just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity. Our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of...
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castris, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity. The elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet, we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah.
Well,
how
about letting Kalis give it a try? The owner isn't liable for the pet's words. I'm serious, you're special to Amorpheus. And we all know that. Now, about Orynyx. The one projected me into this world and granted me this body. Isn't Orynyx just a little titan, even more capricious than a child? Oh.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed. You've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos, and now you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Unfortunately.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, Devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants. The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition.
Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Kratoros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No. No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship, and I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mos. Now ascend it to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city. A cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how illustrious it yet, you shall tread the—
Why task me with being your messenger?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave, but humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mighty Mos?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mighty Mos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. To fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphoria. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Okay, wait. How much longer is this? Because it felt like that would have been like a perfect ending, and then. Hold on, wait. Alt. Done.
Witness with your own eyes what it means to have a power to rival all lands.
All right, let's go. I think this way? Oh. Jesus. In this way. Okay. Head to the hero's bath.
You're here, my Demos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal. And my gratitude knows no bounds.
Isn't that exactly what you...
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the... You are ready to dedicate...
Throughout my time in the Holy City...
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. They strive not to disappoint. That is precisely...
I am truly honored. And now, my Demos, you have risen as the most powerful
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey. Until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
My Demos, a new chapter awaits.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in a...
Just...
What's the reason for...
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath off. So, I assume...
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the Flame Chase journey in the first...
You speak the truth. Farewell, mighty.
Okay, bid farewell to the Trailblazer and Don Hong. Is he here? The only other person I really want to bid farewell to is Finon. Or have we already kind of done that? Oh look, the gaze. Mighty?
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphorius.
Reflecting on the past and moving forward to the future, a challenge I've faced as well. Though we never had a chance for deep conversation after all we've experienced together, you are also an ally of the Trailblazers, Mighty.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind?
Guess he'll say something nonsense.
Are you gonna say something insane again, Trailblazer?
Stop, what are we gonna do without you? Just smile if you don't know how to respond.
Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius. With this departure, fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back? And to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence?
Rest assured, we'll do everything we can.
You have my gratitude. Then, farewell.
Hold on.
Yes?
Let's at least snap a photo together to capture this moment, shall we?
Sure, let's do it.
Oh, I'm pulling out March's camera. Sorry. How do I... F? Let's at least snap a photo together to capture this moment, shall we? And then, can I talk to... Oh, shit. I know I meant to...
Submit or die.
Oh, well, didn't mean to do that. Okay, R. Nice. Looks pretty good. What do you think, Mighty?
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos. But this one, it's pretty good.
I never fail to impress. I'm glad you like it. Make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
I wish the same for you during your time in Amphorius.
Bid farewell to Fionon. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just go. I'm not gonna do the optional ones right now. Because if this isn't the end of the quest, I still have... I don't know if this is the end of the quest or if I still have, like, a lot to go. So... Is it this way? Wait. Hold on. Okay, where's the... Oh, it's all the way over here. Okay. Oh.
The prince is here! Run! Hold on! Lord Mightimos isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of Amphorius.
What's going on?
What is going on? Where's... Wait. I'm so confused. Okay. I thought we were bidding farewell to Fionon. Where is it? Okay, wait. I'm so confused. What is this one then? I don't know what the difference between these two are. Okay. I don't know what to... Alright, fine, I'm gonna go this way, I guess. I don't know why I'm doing this, actually, because I could just... What am I... I'm so confused. Okay. Is this the one I'm supposed to be going to? It's confusing that there's like 2 places that it's telling me to go to. Okay, this way?
We salute the guardian of Amphorius.
Is that Fionon? Is that Fionon?
We salute you.
Yes!
It's been I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time. See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory one last time.
Oh, we're running.
I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
I'm thinking maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or preservation? Donghang.
Okay.
All right. It's about time for us to part ways.
Okay, this is the real divorce arc, I guess.
Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
You know what? You sound just like Aglaia at this moment, but you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightimos.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it. Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
He's gonna learn his language?
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library.
What? Sorry. If there's a chance in the next life. Oh my god. Sorry.
I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily. May triumph always be yours, Mightimos.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well...
Oh, this is so gay. Oh my god. I almost just fell back in my chair, okay. Oh my god.
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Mightimos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Mightimos. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role, that of your mother, Midamos.
Oh.
Your guardian.
That dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Krateros said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream, believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer. But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me. And now, I too am left with but one role.
Oh, we can't
It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Midamos is back!
Glory belongs to you!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
We meet again, Your
Welcome
Highness.
back!
How was your training?
Ooh, say, come and
You're
check out what
looking
I
well.
just wrote. Midamos! Did you just come back from training?
I love how our little
Been a while.
our little pet guy is walking with
Welcome
him too.
home, Midamos. Have you found some...
Oh shit! I wanted to listen to that.
The son of Gorgo will be drowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be drowned in blood!
Oh, this music is so hype.
Mother, I'm home.
Year 4931 of the light calendar, month of balance, the strife titan Lance of Fury fell, Midamos, king of Kremnos, triumphed over the trial, and the new god was born. On the following day, the Kremonian dynasty, which had lasted for 1,000 years, came to an end. Now, I saw on Twitter that the end to this quest, like where right before the to be continued thing, is like crazy.
We smell
So-
sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trianne?
Lady Trianne, why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When
Where's
we
Don
started
Hahn?
our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Mighty-Mos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the Abyss of Fate and see how it used to be.
Ma'am, time to work.
Then we will leave it to you. Trinan, would you mind?
Treeby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off then. Take care.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian. She hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally.
Oh.
Though fate had other plans.
I forgot about the gift.
So, you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Cass, you know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treeby. Should I?
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now, it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
Okay.
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection. Yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphorius has entered Era Bellica?
Yes. Strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now. But in 5 years' time...
Then, where are you?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh,
My apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx.
You're here, Orynyx.
Your fancy simultaneous interpretation.
This is our memory. So your senses are also aligned with the Trebios of that moment.
You still consume yourself for that false prophecy.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
Even if Kefo has fallen, they will never guide humans to kill their own They would never guide humans to kill their own comrades. Stop while you still can, Trebios. Spreading the prophecy will only kindle disaster. That disaster will tear you into 1,000 pieces.
But the Black Tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the God of Passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
Do not get involved with the core flames. If you do that, you can still remain chosen by fate.
Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes?
This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the Black Tide.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis' guidance, but things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence on that frosty night with treachery abound. As the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing Titan also fell in another corner of the world. Let's keep up with her. This story... she should be the one to tell it.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
Where am I going? Wait. How do I get there? Oh no. How do I go? Oh no. Okay, wait. Is there a thing to turn that? No? Okay. I'll go this way, I guess. Okay. Is this where we're supposed to be going? I think so.
I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the abyss.
This is the archive of...
Is this Yanis' maze that Trinon used for divination in the past?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even
Not
acts as a door lock. Should have expected...
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool
Seems
twice.
pretty straightforward. Even Mighty might be able to complete it in a single try.
I agree that it's straightforward, but Mighty might need at least 2 shots at it.
You still don't know him well enough, then. He might not even need a first try. He just punched the door open.
I love how Mighty has been gone for, like, a scene, and Fidon's already like, what is it? Even Mighty might be able to complete it in a single try, like, bring up his husband over and over again.
Mighty. If he were still here, we'd probably take a lot fewer detours to solve our issues. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Okay. I guess this was not the right way to go. Where am I supposed to fucking go? Oh. Press the button and hold to activate the rewinding power and rotate the maze. During this rewind, let go of the button and the maze will spin in reverse. Hold on. Give me... Press the button and hold to activate the rewinding power and rotate the maze. During the rewind, let go of the button and the maze will spin in reverse direction. Combine gravity with the maze's spin to guide the stone orb out of the maze. Well, shit. Shit. That's actually kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Impressive.
One of the encryption keys has
You
been
too
locked.
have the
and
makings of a high priest now.
Let the stone fall into the pool once more to open the hidden door. Okay, are we doing another puzzle?
Getting that stone ball to the end point looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
What? Some special wall panels will move in a set pattern. Use the right timing to take advantage of their traits to move. Okay. Okay, this is gonna take a minute. Okay, this is actually fun. I like these. I really like this puzzle. I want more puzzles.
The secret door
I never
is
thought
open.
I'd say that. Okay, wait.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
Dumb. Alright, let's go down. Oh no, this is gonna make me sick. Okay.
You grew up in a place like this?
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with to maintain appearances. Those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother...
Even so,
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. Becoming a demigod, it's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
Okay.
There are so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings. Huh? What's this?
A red glass fragment?
I've seen this type of glass
We
before.
were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for a long time. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it, then give it to the deceased's family. On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
Is it this way? Yeah.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trebios is the most amazing Holy Maiden of Yanis! Well, little Holy Maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world, but I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the West Wind, the black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day, our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
After those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
She hadn't become a demigod yet.
Indeed. We hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes. The answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and give it a try.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
Is this where I'm supposed to be going?
The
Okay.
path to the temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning and tried to intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden.
Ugh, I can't move it. I can't climb over it. Time Titan? Is that you? Someone will help me.
How do I get that? Do I?
Someone will help me.
Just like this.
Is this replicating?
Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged. It was someone we don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be it's closer to the answer within our heart.
The passage is now cleared.
How do I get there? Is it this? Oh, I have to open up the wafer. Wait, where am I? Where am I going? How do I do this? Okay, so she went up that way, so I need to find... Is this the right way? Okay. I got it. It's this, and then... What way did she go from here? Oh, the only way she could have gone is this way, right? Where's... Oh.
Ornix. Thank you, nameless god.
Whoa! It looked truly magnificent back then.
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
Hey, little ones.
Please. I heard there's a level. I couldn't stop her.
Oh, really?
Huh?
It's getting late.
Okay then. By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family and just wanted some, perhaps these two children.
Ah, Lady Maiden. Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold.
No need to trouble you.
All right. It's been a while. Oh, here, What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine.
This lady is Mother's old friend. When we've always remembered the familiar.
Apologies, lady.
Perfect.
The Janus...
It's where Janus's heart lies. It's also the place.
Alright, I will say, if this lasts, like, if
Treebios.
If I can't finish this quest before
What does
12
that
my
name
time,
actually
I may have to make this
The
a
one with
3-part
3
stream.
lives.
I don't
Mother
particularly want
believes
to.
our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how
Oh shit, that's not what I wanted.
things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it.
Oh. Well? What's this? Alright, I guess. I'll leave it at that. Oh. It's that. No, fuck. Oh, okay, wait. I know how to do this. Frick. I keep hitting the wrong key. Alright, I need that. And back.
Finally, the Janus vault is right ahead.
Is that all?
Okay.
I knew there was some sanity left in you, Janus. No, Janus, I've come here to take on your fate. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand, I am Treebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the Holy Maiden of Yanusopolis, the Walker of the Infinite Paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
The one who guides the world shall see their soul shattered into 1,000 fragments akin to glass crashing upon the ground.
Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one.
Though thou bearest the core flame, thou shalt be far from glory of divinity. Passages are forever associated with dirt, and even a mere mortal's blade can imperil thy very existence.
No matter. My hands are not made.
Yet the flame chase is a journey of constant loss, among which even life itself holds little value. Time decays the heart, the passages shatter the body, and the scales weigh the separation until the end draws near. The one who bears 3 lives, art thou truly prepared?
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Thus it shall be. Overthrow the gods, return the core flames. Inherit divine authority, forge godly miracles. Go kill, go mourn. Kill my kin, mourn our fate. Ferry the spirits of the gods, nourish the land with divine essence. Yet thou shalt remember, yet thou must remember. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
I understand, Janus. Thank you. Now, may you rest well. Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty and stand ready to set out. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world follow the myriad paths trodden, and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once!
I knew this would come.
It's opening up! So move aside and get ready!
Where are we going? Oh.
The Holy Maiden?
What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame?
Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! Take your positions and ready your arms! We're taking...
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
What are you scheming?
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead. However, if there's still any loyalty within you, step aside for the Holy Maiden. Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Captain, what should we do?
Do it. Kill her! If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours!
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Time for resolution. Ha! Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Get this!
All lies shall be revealed.
If this is a 2, oh no, it's battle over. Okay. Next time we're battling or something, then I'm gonna go grab a Tylenol.
Could the Titan actually...
Let's keep up.
The path is opening up for me. Oh, Yanis, protect me.
Okay. Oh, it's 1 out of 3? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna set this to autoplay. I gotta get a Tylenol.
Farewell.
Catadons?
Get them!
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Serenity is before me.
All lies shall be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies shall be revealed.
Get her!
The main path is likely well guarded.
Okay, well. At least this gives me a chance to kind of readjust and...
Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies shall be revealed.
The traitor's over there!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Just as I thought. Inside! There are guards here too. Don't alert them.
Where'd she go? Oh.
At long last. A creature of the Holy City Guards. But I'm already so close!
This should be the last fight. We have to help her get through. But I don't get it. This has been puzzling me for a while now. Who has been aiding Trebios in her escape?
I'd be curious about that too.
Well, history might be blurred by memories. Seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, she clearly had no allies. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this process?
Trebios had been on her own since she entered the vault. But what did we truly mean to her? You'll find that answer at the end of this memory.
In that case, let's focus on...
Okay. Oh, these are new enemies.
Facing death, yet finding life. The remedy
Alright.
is before me.
Catadons?
Let's go, Queen.
Get them!
These enemies are low-key, like, really cool looking.
And doubt farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
All lies shall be revealed.
I'm so confused at the
So
moon
fragile,
and
like a wisp
sun
of silk.
things over my characters,
Remedy is
but
before me.
whatever.
All lies shall be revealed.
Okay.
Finally. This is where my journey began. God of passages. Can you see me?
I can see a chest in the corner.
I will complete the path. No response after all. I can't stay here much longer.
Well, looks like this is the end of the memory.
Not yet. The question that has been puzzling you. She's about to reveal the answer.
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment? If she had known this flame-chased journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
What? You can hear us?
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us. Yet she knew that one day, someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward. Time has modified this memory into a special letter, so that we do not forget our original intent. It's a letter written by Trebios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trebios of the future who overcomes all difficulties for her and sends her on a long journey toward the tomorrow where we are.
Yes, you'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the distant horizon.
She's so pretty.
Here, You have traveled far on your way home. Such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign lands. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you. Or for me, to embrace it again.
Worry not. The loss is something we've grown used to. Our resolve and our pledge are what Trebios will never forget. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled in vain, like my mother and I.
The libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit, just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
ride the west wind and let the wings carry us far away.
So, this is your answer?
That's right. In the name of the three fates, I stand by my answer with no regrets. Now, with or without the god's blessing, I run towards the world's agony. If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness, we will meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
This is very random, but I love the, like, I love that photo where it's, like, white and she's there and, like, the background has, like, some rainbow, like, pastel-y colors, you know? Also, wait! There was a chest I didn't get! Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. I hope I can go back and get it. Humanity's flame chase journey officially began. Bruh. Okay, what are we doing now?
Lady Treeby, do you still think that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say as well.
With all due respect, Lady Treeby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Prophecy?
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow. And why Yanisopolis' prophecy unfolds as passages. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think, and set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear, because that's how Trebios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal. That end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow!
Child of humanity, surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to act this way. If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time, and I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
Fine, fine. All I want is to remind you there's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
If I'm not worried, why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we? Correct?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only fair.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
Is that true?
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back, but I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
The girl who's walking with death, is she fully prepared?
Be patient, Tight. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
I forgot about you. My apologies.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child. Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise. There's no need to go to such length.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the Council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
I love how he says that to a god. He's like, don't interrupt me. And it's like, that's a god you're talking to, bro.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, before I implanted the core flame into your heart, you were already a silent, cold corpse.
I'm back. Finally have a moment to catch my breath. Want to chat, Kalis? Anytime. Yes. Always. It's unusual to see Mem isn't with you. Don't worry, they're inside the ball. Let's not joke about monsters in your pockets. Since they're not here, let me ask you, are you really sure you want to take on the trial of Ornyx's core flame on behalf of the Chrysos heirs? It's about time for me to level up. We've ended up at this point after all. This is probably a fate that Trailblaze can't evade. You should be extra cautious and watch out for yourself. Based on the experiences of those before you, the trial is no walk in the park. But what concerns me even more is that you'll further bind yourself to Amphorius. If you truly assume that Titan's divinity, do you believe you'll be able to lay it down again? Forget it. We'll deal with that when the time comes. No matter what happens, I'll be right there with you. I'm not gonna see. You can't see the options, but the options are thanks, bro, and then aw, how sweet. But where were you earlier? Both of them feel kind of not like something I'd want to say, but I'm gonna say aw, sweet. I don't want to call him bro. I got held up by two people in guard uniforms and ended up missing Trian's farewell ceremony. They said they were messengers of the Council of Elders and wanted to verify my identity, but I suspect we've been on their radar for a while, and they only made their move when you and I got separated. Their questions were quite specific, from how we arrived in Okama to our relationships with each Chrysos heir. They even asked about what we did in the market. Luckily, those pawns aren't the brightest. I managed to brush off most of their questions, so they'll probably leave us alone for a bit. Is this foreshadowing for the next version? Their conduct is certainly irritating, but on second thought, Aglaya also initially kept her guard up with us. It's best not to provoke either side until we know the full truth. The only thing we know for sure is that some members of the Council of Elders aren't happy with the Chrysos heirs. In the worst case scenario, we could be caught up in the internal conflicts of the Holy City. To be continued, question mark? If only we had more time to sort through the clues about the Black Tide, but now the weather is the only lovely thing left. Let's take some more pictures. Huh? What's going on? Something wrong, Dunhung? The memory card is full. I bet March and the others are pretty worried, too. Are we gonna see the others?
And so, this long day passed for Akama. Some people arrived, and some left forever. Just like every other day of this journey, where we, stumbling, move forward. We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then we must grow used to farewells. And yet, no one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden and so momentous.
What?
Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, could not escape the Reaper's two hands.
What?
People gained and lost in that trial of death.
I know this is gonna be the ending. We're gonna get a to be continued in like 2 seconds. But what? Are we like die? Do we not get past the trial? I'm so.
Was far heavier than life itself.
Even Kayla's coming from beyond the sky could not escape the Reaper's two hands, and what people gained and lost in the trial of death was far heavier than life itself. Okay.
Just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass at the end of the Sea of Flowers. The souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation.
We're about to get a to be continued thing. Yep. But what was that? Hey buddy, wait. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Where is... Hey buddy, you there? Depends, good news or bad. Alright, I'm not gonna read all this. Hold on.
Nice.
Did I not open? Okay, I did do this. Nice. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, you know what I could do? If this loaded, I'm gonna do a couple pulls if I have enough. Yes, I have enough. Okay. Alrighty. The chances we're going to get anything are very, very low. But I'm still pulling. And we got another pull. The thing is, I heard that Trippy is good with, Herta. Which is why I sort of want her, but I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way to pull her, you know? Do I have anything? Nope, okay. Alright. I think I'm gonna get off in, like, 2 seconds. I may be able to do another pull after this. We'll see. I'm either gonna have enough or I'm gonna be, like, just short. Oh, I have enough. Okay, one more. Alright. Now that we've finished the quest, I gotta go off. Okay. No, crap. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'm still, like, in shock after the end of that quest, but I guess we'll see what happens in another patch eventually. Alright, I will see you guys later. I've been thinking, okay? I know literally no one's watching this, okay? But I've been thinking I may want to do, like, a Nuzlocke or, like, a Pokemon live stream eventually.